There are 1,000 ways to look at it. Maybe the strings break, or maybe our ships sink, or maybe we're grass, our roots so interdependent that no one is dead as long as someone is still alive. We don't suffer from a shortage of metaphors, is what I mean. But you have to be careful which metaphor you choose, because it matters. If you choose the strings, you're imagining a world in which you can become irreparably broken. If you choose the grass, you're saying that we are all infinitely interconnected, that we can use these root systems not only to understand one another, but to become one another. The metaphors have implications. Do you know what I mean? I like the strings. I always have, because that's how it feels. But the strings make pain seem more fatal than it is, I think. We're not as frail as the strings would make us believe. And I like the grass, too. The grass got me to you, helped me imagine you as an actual person. But we're not different sprouts from the same plant. I can't be you. You can't be me. You can imagine another well, but never quite perfectly, you know? Maybe it's more like you said before, all of us being cracked open. Like, each one of us starts out as a watertight vessel, and these things happen. These people leave us, or don't love us, or don't get us, or we don't get them, and we lose and fail and hurt one another. And the vessel starts to crack open in places. And I mean, yeah, once the vessel cracks open, the end becomes inevitable. But there's all this time between when the cracks start to open up and we finally fall apart. And it's only in that time that we can see one another, because we see out of ourselves through our cracks and into others through theirs. When did we see each other face to face? Not until you saw into my cracks and I saw into yours. Before that, we were just looking at ideas of each other, like looking at your window shade but never seeing inside. But once the vessel cracks, the light can get in. The light can get out. I might actually be in love with John Green. That's definitely a possibility that I'm considering. Okay, sorry. I borrowed a Kindle from a friend to use for a paper that I actually didn't end up writing. So I didn't end up reading the book that I was going to, but I saw on her Kindle that she had Paper Towns by John Green. And so I asked her if I could borrow it for like another couple of days so I could read the book, and she said, yeah, that's fine. And just, like, his books blow my mind, and I can't phrase it nearly as well as he would phrase how much he loves a book, I'm sure, considering that he just wrote that. But I really, really enjoyed that book. Like, I copied down probably half the book for quotes and stuff in my cute little journaly thing. Just, I really, really liked it. I thought all of it made so much sense. It was all this stuff about how, like, when we look at the world, we're not looking through a window, and like we think we are. We think we're looking out a window and seeing the world as it is, but in reality all we're doing is looking in a mirror. And everything that we see, we only see it the way we do because we are who we are. And like, there is solid reality, but you don't necessarily see it. You can't, because you can't become that other reality. You are who you are, and there's nothing you can do about that. And just, I don't know. It was really, really cool, and I haven't looked it up yet, but apparently the whole book is tied to this idea called the Manic Pixie Girl. It's like a psychological or philosophical, I think it's psychological, like, theory or whatever, and I don't know, Emily's all excited, and she keeps telling me to look it up, and I keep, like, forgetting about it or not having time. But I just thought I would read you that little snippet, and that is the majority of my video. But I genuinely enjoy the book, and you should read it if you ever get the time. So besides that, I'm really sorry you have so much crap to do this week. Like, I would say I feel your pain, but I don't. I have 2 midterms tomorrow, which sucks because I haven't studied for them at all because, like, I don't know why. I keep thinking that, like, it's no big deal, I'll be fine, and then, like, reality hits me for a minute, and I'm like, oh my gosh, it's not gonna be fine, I have to study, and then it's, like, so overwhelming that I don't. And so I just haven't done it yet, and they're tomorrow, and I really need to, but I don't want to. And it's anatomy and anthropology, so anthropology shouldn't be bad so long as I study, which I haven't done yet, and anatomy won't be horrible so long as I study, which I haven't done yet. But my video is getting really, really long, so I am going to let you go. I hope that you are doing well on all of your crap that you have to do for school, and I'm sorry that nothing exciting has been happening. And I hope that your other jobs go super, super well, and you get the jobs, and you don't have to work ridiculously long days at your really, really sucky parking job. So, yeah. Okay, see you on Friday.